I have to tell you this story. It's the most hilarious story. So, in the government, they have all these rules. And so you have top secret stuff. And it has to be, it can't be sent over certain, encrypted things and, stuff like that. So usually it's walked over. You walk it from one building to another building. And so my son was in a meeting with these people, and they were talking about it. And he said, let's, designing some other way to do it, a simpler way. And they were all coming up with ideas, and nothing was any good. And then he said, how about we put a trebuchet on the roof, and we throw it to their roof? And everybody said, yes, go for it. Let's go for that. And so it was a laugh. So they approved it. Yeah, go ahead. And so then it went up to the chain of command. There's a long chain of command in the Canadian government. And so it went up to the next level. And a lot of civil servants don't bother to read these things. And so, or at the beginning it was like, yeah, go ahead, submit it. So he submitted it. And the guy never read it, I guess, and so he approved it. And it went up to the next level, and it was approved. And the next level was approved, and it goes all the way up to the very top. And it gets to the minister of the department. And it took like months for it to get there. Good morning, Suze. And when it got there, it sat on the desk for a long time, and then it was rejected because of the possible hazard. So I was just telling about this idea in case you just came in. So my son was with his coworkers, and there's top secret stuff in the government departments. It has to be transferred from one department to another, and the only way to do it safely, you can't do it through the computer or put it on. You can't do that. So you have to. It's physically walked from one building to the next building, and they were saying what a pain that was, and so they were talking about, let's come up with a better system, or probably my son said, let's come up with a better system. And so they're all talking about this, and then he says, why don't we put a trebuchet on top of the building, and we'll send it over to the top of their building. And so the people said, great, yeah, submit your idea. And so it goes to the next level, and I guess these government people don't always read these things, and so it was passed, red stamped, yes, good idea. And it went up to the next level, and it was passed. And these levels are pretty high levels, right? When you get up in the government, and there's a manager, and then the manager's manager, and then and then you've got the assistant to the this, and and finally gets up to the minister of the department, and it's like it's taken a long time. I was thinking months, but it could have taken years for it to get that far. I think it might have taken a few years. All of COVID, it's been in the works, and even before that. And I ask him every now and then, so how's the trebuchet coming? We're talking about government, right? Bill, you know what a trebuchet is? A trebuchet is a wooden structure that they used to use in ancient wars, like the Viking Wars and such, and they would throw, like you put a rock in it and you'd sling it across. So this is how they're going to take this top secret information and send it across to the next building. Anyway, finally it gets up to the minister and it's rejected. And the reason it's rejected is because it could be dangerous to the structure, or there might not be room on the roof for the structure, or something like that. It was some silly reason. I thought that was the most hilarious thing. It just shows, isn't that hilarious? Well, that's all I'm going to say now, because I'm going to go snowshoeing. But I'll be back. If I get too tired, I'll play Minecraft again. Okay, well, have a good day. Love you guys. Bye-bye.